Hey, what's going on everybody? Suru here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at all the shop items. I'm going to purchase them so you don't have to, or at least purchase them so you can see if you want to. And it's going to be a quick video like I mentioned in my other 1.8 guides. I am going away, so these videos are a little bit quicker and not quite as in-depth as I would like them to be or how they usually are. But I hope it still gives you a general idea of what each item looks like. If you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate you. And I do have a guide for the new banners, both 5-star outfits, a complete overview. I'll leave those links down below. Now, let's jump right into it. All right, so this was actually a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be. I mean, we already know every update's expensive, but we have this thing right here where you're going to end up getting like hidden light, right? So this is a new 3-star outfit that you can obtain. And this is kind of like the bubble top-up event. So essentially, if you spend like the equivalent of real cash, like real money, you'll get essence that'll allow you to unlock certain notches here. So like tier 1 right here will end up giving you the gloves for the outfit. Then you'll get some diamonds, also some prisms to like dye your outfits and stuff like that. So it's actually a lot more than it usually is. So you could go up to just tier 5 here, and you'll actually be able to finish the outfit. So you only have to go up 5 tiers for the outfits. But if you go beyond that, like at 6, you'll end up getting this little avatar frame. You also get some revelation crystals. If you go to tier 8, you will actually be able to get a back calling card. And then if you finish off here at 9, you will get this new decor piece. And then anything else extra that you spend, like real money and stuff, or buy stellarites, you'll end up getting this essence here. So what you use that is over here in the ink chime hall, and then you can use it to convert that essence into any of these items here. So it's just one of those additional things, but it's also a heavy incentive to keep spending money, right? So you will eventually get like a good amount of diamonds. I end up getting like 2,080 right here. The ways to get this essence is through purchasing stuff from the featured, stellarite purchases, mirror journey, treasure, the pavilion, buying the Ripplewash dance, which is a new thing over here on the left. So buying stuff through here will give it to you as well. But you can tell how much essence is in each purchase by looking at the bottom underneath certain things. For example, if you purchase this monthly gift for $5, it'll actually give you plus 300 essence towards that little top-up event. And then you have to keep making your way up and up. And I think level 9 was like around 3,000 or something. So it's quite a bit of essence to be able to fill that up and get that outfit. So the things that you can purchase is Unbound Traveler here. You'll end up getting this handheld piece, and you'll also get this hat. So this was a thing. I wish it showed how much each of these had cost. I think this was a couple of dollars here. Again, it might be different in your region. And then we ended up getting this. This required stellarite, and it was pretty expensive. It was like 680 stellarite. And then you could purchase it a second time for like 300 and something to get the evolution version. And then this right here, I believe, was a couple of dollars. You end up getting a tree and then a pose. And this bike was 200 stellarite. And I haven't tested this out yet, but I really like this item. And then we have this full set here. This was actually, I think, 680 diamonds. So you didn't even have to spend stellarite for this, which is a lot of diamonds. But you end up getting like the headpiece, the back piece, and then the makeup set, and also lunar salute. And then this was, I believe, $3.99, so it was $4, and it just comes with 2 decor pieces, the left side and the right side. You put them together and they actually end up creating a tea party. So yeah, $4 for that. Now this was very expensive in my opinion. It was $10 for this. You get the this photo prop, and then you also get an umbrella. Comes with 680 diamonds. And then it gives you a monthly gifts privilege ×1. It says for 30 days after use, log in daily to obtain at 90 diamonds per day. You do not get the stellarite with this like you would if you were to purchase it standalone. Now, unfortunately, they were still doing the whole like saying, for example, say this bundle, they charge like $2, and then it would say it was like $10 or $14 originally. Again, we've never seen these items in the shop before, so just put the price how it is rather than saying something's on a sale or a discount when you've never even sold it before. So I wish they would quit doing that. And then for the shop, we actually have this outfit right here, Lotus Fate. It is 300 stellarite. I did pick that up. And probably my favorite outfit out of all of this is this one. Super cute outfit. It was 60 stellarite, so that was pretty cheap. You can only buy each of these one time, but I really, really love this outfit. So up first, let's take a look at this top-up event. We're going to take a look at this outfit, Hidden Light 3-star. And we're also going to look at this furniture piece, Wishing Bloomlight. And here it is. Now, the makeup is from the cat banner, so just completely ignore the makeup for that. But look at the hairstyle on this. I love the hairstyle and the color. I love the outfit, the snakes on it. I love how there's like half of a glove on each side of her hands. And overall, like, again, this hairstyle is just absolutely gorgeous. And yes, you can actually dye this hairstyle, which is nice. So it just has one area though, so it does fade into a little kind of like darker near the bottom. I kind of wish there was at least 2 tones for this, because it kind of had like highlights, like shadowing down here at the bottom. Now the dress itself, you can actually dye that as well. So let's go ahead and dye this. We'll select all, and then we could change it to this color if we wanted to, or we could go that. Dang, that is very, very bright. Let's go with like the gold color. Oh, that looks good. And it looks like there is 12 different areas for this. Let's put down that decor piece, Wishing Bloomlight. So this piece right here, I don't even know the connection between this outfit. I guess it doesn't even have to have a connection, you know. So we could just place it down like this. You can turn lights on. And look at the little Fate Wish here. They are so cute. Let's switch it to nighttime so we can get a better look at this. So this is one of those that's like definitely an added bonus. I don't know if it's really worth it to purposefully spend money to try and get it though, because this is kind of like all it does. You can hit F to dim it, and then you can hit F to activate it again. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you could take some pictures with it if you're really into picture taking. It does get a lot brighter, obviously, with the filters and stuff. Up next, we're going to take a look at the handheld here. This is a 5-star Illuminating Life. It is under the Elegant category, and it also is part of the Lindling and Royal tags. And then we have the hat, Leisure Stroll. It's just a hat. It's under here in the handheld section. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that. We'll save it. And then here is the hat on the actual dragon outfit. Again, I mean, it's a very niche item. If this is something you're really into, it's okay. But, you know, spending some money or spending some stellarite on it, I don't know if it's really that great. And it does glow just a little bit. Like, it's very, very faint. I kind of like the lacy part on the hat that actually drapes down, although it definitely looks like it is clipping through the dress. Get a closer angle of this hat. So my horns from my dragon outfit are actually sticking through just a little bit. And it looks like she only really holds it like this. If I were to do like a different pose, she's obviously going to move her handheld. So I could do this and she's going to move it with her. Same like this, this. And then if we were to do an outfit pose or something, she's still going to have it in her hand and swing it around. Now you cannot dye this handheld, and you currently cannot dye the hat either. Up next, we're going to take a look at this 4-star outfit. So this is the one that costs some stellarite, like 680, and then you purchase the second one. So it is Floral Delights Blooming Brocade. It looks like it's under the sweet category, which definitely makes sense. Retro and pastoral on the tags. And since I have the second set, I can of course go ahead and evolve it. And this is what it looks like. Very Little House on the Prairie vibes. Let's see, we have the top here, dense hues, the bottom, the socks. Oh, very like short socks here. And then we got the shoes, and then a little pin in her hair. Got the bonnet though, if you were wanting a bonnet like this, heart and bloom. And then if we wanted to glow it up, we could. Here's the cost of it. We end up getting this blue hair. It's called Departure. The blue bonnet, the rest of the outfit. And then here's what the outfit looks like fully glowed up. But now that I'm seeing it with the new cat eyes, she actually looks kind of good. I actually like the bow here on her neck as well. Doesn't look like we can. Oh, you can dye the hair. It just has one area to actually dye it. And you can dye the top as well. Let's see, select all. We have 12 different areas for this one. And you can completely dye it. Oh, it's very like transparent and lacy. I actually didn't notice that at first. We can of course dye the bottom as well, so we can make it full blue. As for the handheld, it looks like you can actually dye the basket. There's 7 different areas, so you can customize it a lot, like even down to all the flowers, or you can make it all full one color. And last but not least, we have the bonnet itself, the top part, and it has 14 areas that you can customize. That is insane. Now up next, we are going to take a look at 1,000 Knots and Enduring Longing. This is the pose and at the tree that you can place down. It's like a decoration piece. Oh, here it is. Let's see. How big is this thing? Oh, it's actually a bit taller than I thought it was going to be. Let's see. Oh, actually, when I place it down, it's kind of smaller than I thought it was going to be. I can never make up my mind. Okay, so we can interact with it, though. That's cute. Oh, look at that. She can interact with the tree. And then she just holds onto it and looks at it, and then you can end. And of course, we could go and take a picture with it as well. I have my saturation up way too high. All right, let's take a look at the pose here. So Enduring Longing right here, we can activate it, and this is what it looks like. She kind of, I feel like we've had a pose that's very similar to this one. Up next, oh, I can't wait to test this one out. Dreaming with Koi. So this is the fish bike, and it looks hilarious. You can ride with 2 other people, or not 2 other people. You can ride with another player. Okay, so for this, we actually have to go over here and use our Unbound pass for the tandem bike. Ooh, wait, it's floating in the air? Oh, I thought it was going to stay floating in the air for a second. That is cool. Look, we got Momo in the front. He looks cute. And then when you jump, this is what it looks like. Can we ride on the water? Can we go swimming?
Nikki,
okay, definitely not. What kind of fish can't swim? Now, this thing looked like it really shined at nighttime, though, so I got to check that out. Let's see. Wait a minute. That doesn't look as bright as on the image. Am I crazy? Hold up. Let me check the store image. It looked like that sucker was glowing. I guess kind of. Maybe it was just the lighting. Well, it does illuminate though, which is pretty cool. And then we could take pictures on it too. So it was like, what, $2? Not bad. All right, up next. Oh yeah, so this was the stuff that was for some diamonds. We have a hat. I guess it doesn't come with the outfit here, so I guess it's just this hat, the back piece, the makeup set, Brushbound Voyage, and then Lunar Salute. Yeah, so I guess we'll put the hat on. It's this one right here, Modest Knocker Chief. And it's got a little flower on the top here. Here's the back side. And then we have the back piece right here, which is pretty tall. I wonder why it didn't come with the actual outfit though. And then Intent Codex. So it has like some scrolls, a miniature umbrella on the back side. So here's what the back piece looks like when you're actually running around with it. And then we have that new pose as well. Oh, it's a sweet pose though. It's another one of those that's very short, but it is pretty sweet. I think I already know the answer to this, but let's see. Can we actually dye these outfit pieces? You cannot dye the hat, and the back piece, you cannot dye it as well. Now, as for the makeup set, let's take a look at that. Here we go. Oh, this is the whole thing. Okay, so this was the cat makeup, and then this is the makeup set. It looks okay. And now we're down to just 2 more things. We got to take a look at this one here. So this is the tea with the winds, a little tea set. Looks like Momo can actually sit down with you. Okay, here we go. We can place it on this side right here. So you could do just a standalone piece and sit down if you wanted to. All right, let's see. Oh, the backpack actually doesn't really clip through like I thought it would. And then now let's get the other side of this. Wait, is there no way to like auto snap it in there? Oh, you just have to put it kind of close and then it'll automatically connect. Okay. So now if we sit down on this one, you could have your friend over on the other side. Let's see. Let's take a picture. Let's get our boy Momo in here and see if he's actually going to sit down. Wait, I may be dumb, but I can't figure out how to get Momo over here. I don't have any options in the camera setting, but you can see that he's sitting down in there, right? Yeah, Momo is, I guess he's not really sitting here. Oh, dang, I thought by this image I could actually get him to sit down with me to take a picture. But I guess not. Really? Well, that is unfortunate. Unless I'm doing something completely wrong. You guys might know more than me about the camera, the feature. I don't take too many pictures, but yeah, I don't see a way. Although I do love how she puts her hand on the table right here and the food is sparkling. It's sweet. Obviously, if I had a better outfit on, it would look better. You could take some really cute pictures. I mean, that's all you can really do with it. And now this was the $10 bundle. It came with Ripple Dance and an umbrella. You also got 680 diamonds and then a monthly gifts privilege. Now, for the monthly gifts privilege thing, you actually have to go into your backpack and use this if you want it to activate, because I was wondering why mine didn't. So I could go ahead and activate this. I actually have 2 of them. So for this, let's go down to the handhelds and we should be able to have the umbrella here. Here it is. Okay, Ripple Song. It is fresh category, Lindling and Summer. Oh, so this actually matches these first, like this is like the first evolution of the dragon outfit. Oh, and then here it is. Let's see. Can I walk slow with this? Oh, it's kind of sweet, right? It has like a bunch of ripples, some water at the top. And I just love how much it actually matches with this outfit I have on. But I got to see this pose here. So Ripple Dance photo crop. Oh, she's getting it. All right. This looked a lot better whenever it was in the trailer and they were dancing on the boat, like the bamboo raft. I'm sorry, I'm over here. I got you guys right in front of the Stylist Guild. And then we're going to take a look at the last 2 outfits. So again, we got Lotus Fate here and Nimble Cat. Oh, I love this one so much. Okay, up first, let's go with Lotus Fate. Let me put that on. So hairstyle is actually cute. You can dye it as well. It has just 1 spot on it to dye. There we go, blue. I just picked blue because it's like very bright and it stands out. Now we also have the fragrant veil right here, which is pretty transparent. So if I were to take it off, this is what the outfit actually looks like. So let's put it back on. Let's dye it. Looks like there's 7 areas to dye. And it's very transparent. Now, as for the top, like the dress itself, it looks like there is 3, or it's not a dress. It's literally just the top part right here. Okay, so it does have bottoms. And then here's the bottoms. This one is called Glowing Lotus. And it has 6 different areas that you can actually dye. And the other like really interesting part is actually this piece called Lotus Path. And it is the headpiece. So if we wanted to dye that, it has 4 different areas. And we could pick whatever color we wanted to. And now for the Nimble Cat outfit. Let's see what she's got going on here. So, hairstyle is it's kind of basic. Yeah, it's a very basic hairstyle, but it is adorable and it matches the outfit. Look at the little cat hairpin that you actually get. Look at that little piece. That's so cute. Looks like there's just 1 area of this one to dye as well. And then it's like a full dress underneath, like on the underneath side. So if I dyed everything here, oh, it is all 1 part. Never mind. Okay, so it has 12 different areas and it is like a full dress. It even dyes the top part right here throughout that 1 single piece. And then we got the socks, we got shoes, we got the hairpin, which you can dye, and we also have the hat, which is actually this bow right here. And it looks like there's 2 areas, the pattern and then the base version of it. Oh, that's adorable. And then earrings. We also have the gloves. And then we have this handheld accessory called Pleasant Nap. And it has 7 areas. Oh my goodness. You can even dye the color of the cat on here as well. And well, guys, that is it for the video. That's everything in the store. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it did help you out. At least decide if you think you should get something or not. I think it's always good to wait a few days or a week, you know, to really decide if you truly want it or not. Because a lot of this stuff you can't purchase with in-game currency, which is very unfortunate. A lot of it's real life stuff. So what I would recommend personally for like myself in this situation, I would wait for a little bit and then see if it's something I truly want. And if it is, then enjoy the item. I hope you guys have fun with the new update. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.